How's it going, guys? We are live right now. Okay, yeah, I believe we are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Yep. So let's get this rolling. Who is here with me? Who is here with me? Who is joining live with me here? All right, it's another great day to make some money scalping the crypto market. All right, I hope this journey is going well with all of you guys. All right, I hope you are making some profit. I hope you are making some progress. That is the most important thing. If you are not making progress in this business, then I wonder what I've been going live, okay, teaching, because I don't just give you calls. Okay, I show you. Yeah, you're welcome, Richard. You're welcome. It's nice to have you around. So you're welcome. Okay. So my aim is just to, we do the discovery together so that you'll be able to learn this. And then on your own time, you can do that as well. Yes, that is exactly what we are here to do this morning, to scalp the market. Okay. So we may not be getting, calls during the live streams, but I do show you everything I do. Okay. To actually get, those strategies to do the scalping in the market and all of that. So yes, it's actually a good one that we are always here live together. And I believe that our account will hit $1,000 very soon, very soon. All right. And when we're able to achieve that, the next step will be from 1,000 to 2,000. Okay. Then gradually we'll be building up that way. We'll be building it up that way. But normally what I do is if this challenge actually succeed, what I'll do is that I'll first of all reward myself for the hard work. Okay. I will reward myself for the hard work. And then let's say if, for instance, we're able to achieve $1,000 with $100 trading capital, then for doing this hard work, I will, first, reward myself, okay, with a certain percentage of that. So if that happens, then I will now go, the scalping again another time to make sure that I get back that 1,000. Then from 1,000, we can then push it forward to, something better, and so on. Okay, so it's going to be a monthly challenge. Let's see if it is a target that we can actually achieve in a month. 100 to 1,000 is a bit, the percentage needed is bigger than compared to, doing 1,000 to 2,000. All right. So, but let's see how it goes. Okay. We'll just keep progressing until something better comes out of it. Okay. We'll just keep pushing it. All right. So you're all welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are joining us for the first time, you're welcome. What we basically do here is every morning we scalp the market, the crypto market, to see how we can actually make some profit in the market. All right. So that is basically what we do here every morning, and we are using Bybit. If you don't have a Bybit account, you can go to YouTube. Sorry, go to the description of this video, click on Show More, and then sign up for a Bybit account with the first link. And then if you want to join the ongoing trading fiesta, just use the second link to join. Okay, and it will bring you to this page. All you just need to do is to click on Join, and you are good to go. Okay, click on Join, and you are good to go. All right. So yes, let's open up the Bybit market and see the tokens that we can be trading this morning. All right. So go to market on the Bybit exchange, go to market and go to overview. Let's see what we can get here this morning. Okay, I saw this coin, Pendle. I saw this coin. Are there two? There is another Pendle here. There's Pendle here. Yeah, I saw this on the top gainers list yesterday, but I didn't pay attention to it because it was a newly listed coin. It was newly. Wave is doing great this morning. I think since last night I've been seeing Wave here. Wave has actually been doing great. Let's see if we can get some scalping out of that. But let's go to metrics, and then let's go to metrics. What's the market sentiment? Okay, we are still at that great level, but this time around it has come down to 61. So we'll scroll down here. Top gainers, go to derivatives, and then Wave. Yeah, Wave is topping it. So Wave is currently topping this. Let's look at Wave. So I'll go to my trading view and open Wave USDT. Wave USDT. And then go ahead and click the one for Bybit. All right, guys, if you are just joining, you're welcome. Make sure you smash that like button, okay? That is what you can do for me, all right? Just encourage me by smashing that like button, okay? And if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel because not just subscribing, hit the notification bell to be the first to be notified each time videos like this are published, okay? Yeah, look at what Wave is doing currently. We are looking at this on the 4 hours time frame, and then Wave is currently rejecting this level. Okay, so we're getting a rejection here. This is this level, this particular level here. That's where we are getting a rejection from. Okay, so we'll be looking for a long trade if Wave actually break this level. Let me make this my resistance level for now. All right, so if wave breaks this level to the upside, we are going to be looking for a long trade. But currently, this is where wave is rejecting from. So what we need to do now is to be looking for this little pullback. I don't know how many times the pullback will happen, but we had that here. Okay, we had that major pullback here. Okay, and then we are heading back to that level again. So if we come back to this high again, if we come back to this high again on the 5 minutes time frame, I'm going to look at an opportunity to create a double top here. Okay, so if we come back here again, I'm going to look for a short opportunity. All right, I'm going to look for a short opportunity right here. So currently we are in an uptrend for this particular move. As you can see, we are taking that upward, all right? So if you want to take a longer trade to the downside, then this trend has to be broken. Remember, I'm doing this on the 5 minutes time frame. So if you're a day trader, you want to look at a higher time frame to actually achieve this. But basically, I'm looking for an opportunity to scalp this market. So wave, I'll put an eye on wave, okay? I have my eyes on wave, all right? So this should be on my watch list for the scalping today. I have my eyes on wave. Yeah, but for now, I can't take any call right now. So why wave is there? Let's look at, okay, other token. We have the bit token just all of a sudden woke up. Yes, that is because Bybit will be dumping, the bit token for the mantle token. All right, the bit token for the mantle token. Those of you who actually participated, I posted this on the Telegram. Okay, so bit token that currently initially we're using this as the Bybit exchange token and all of that. Okay, they are currently building something on Web3 with Mantle. Okay, and then Mantle has its own token that is called the MNT token. So that token will be taking over Bit. So if you are holding Bit in your wallet, if you are holding Bit, I believe why Bit is actually after the dump yesterday, why it's on the gainers list is because a lot of persons want to use this opportunity to get the bit token, the mantle token airdrop. Okay, the mantle token airdrop because if you're holding bit in your on your Bybit wallet, okay, after 17, yeah, from 17th, all those tokens will be converted to the MMT, token. So yeah, you want to make sure that first you have at least 100 bit token in your wallet to be able to. The snapshot was yesterday, so I don't know if you will still get, but there's a subscription process where you need to just, put in $100 in your funding wallet. You just need to commit $100. The $100 will be returned to you after the process, okay? And if you qualify for that, then you'll be credited with 200 of the mantle token, and then your $100 will be rejected. That will be returned back to you. That is taking place today, actually. That is taking place today. Let me see if I can pull up the link and give you details on that before we look at the market for possible trading opportunities. Where is that link? Where is that link? Where is that link? Where do I have that link? Yeah. So let's open this on a new tab. So yep. So if you had 100 Bitcoin in your wallet as at yesterday when the snapshot took place, yeah, you should qualify for that. Okay, you should qualify for that. So I'll come back to Mantle. That is why I'm only referring to Bit being on the list here. Okay, let's refresh our page because I can't be seeing minus some percentage on the gainers list. Okay, some of these tokens on the gainers list are having minus. It's now we have a good list here. Okay, we're on the spot market. Let's go back to derivatives. Yeah, we're still having this minus percentage. So what we need to do now is to be looking for a buy opportunity in most of this token. Okay. Yeah, some of this token, Ethereum is up there, Litecoin is up there, Bitcoin is up there. BNB, oh, I missed this. BNB, I saw BNB at around 237. Okay, it's already at 41. So we'll be looking at all of these tokens and see what we can achieve from this on the long run. Okay, so maybe we'll have, after the dump yesterday, maybe we'll have a good, green market today. So yes, BTC. Let's look at BTC. Okay, let me go back and yeah, just keep an eye on wave. Keep an eye on wave, but BTC. All right, so back to the mantle stuff. This is the announcement page. I think it's still loading up. Once that loads up, we'll come back to it. Okay, let's look at BTC 4 hours time frame and look at what is possible here. Anybody wants to join me live? Okay, if you want to join live, just let me know. We are still in this range actually. BTC is still in this range of, since last month, we are still within this range. Okay, so even with the drop yesterday, we have not gotten below 30K. We are still within this range, right? So we are still within this range. So we can just be looking for a buy and sell opportunity, right? So we'll make this our resistance level, and then this will be our support area. So what we just need to be doing is look for buy and sell opportunity in these areas, okay? That's just it. So currently you see that this is just in the middle of nowhere, okay? So what you need to be doing, okay, even after the live stream, okay, look at BTC, these areas have mapped out, all right? If we get a rejection at this area of 31,200, take a sell down, okay? And then if we come down to this level of around 30,000 upward, okay, if we get a rejection around this area, take a buy to the upside. All right, that's what you should be looking at BTC right now. Take a buy until we finally break each of this area. If we break this to the downside, then be looking for a longer term short opportunity. And then if we break this to the upside, be looking for a longer term long opportunity and all of that. So that is for BTC. Okay, that is for BTC. Freeborn, you're welcome. Welcome to the live show. Welcome to the live show. Now, if you want to join me live, let me go ahead and send the link. Anybody who is interested can use this link to join me live, okay? Use this link to join me live, all right? You have ideas you want to share, go ahead, join live, and then share your ideas, all right? Okay, guys, so has this loaded? The page is still loading up. I wanted to show you how to claim, okay, how to commit your 100 USDT for the ongoing campaign for the free airdrop, okay, on Mantle. Mantle will now be serving going forward as the native token for Mantle itself, for Bybit, and for some other Web3 project that they are currently working on. Okay, so ETC, where did I send? I think I sent the signal on ETC, right? Did I? Yeah, I actually looked at this token, and I was looking to buy at around 17, 18 dollars, but right now it's at 19. I don't know if you got to that area, but let's look at ETC USDT. So ETC, that is Ethereum Classic, right? ETC is Ethereum Classic USDT. Okay, so 4 hours time frame. Look at that. Look at that. So we had a break out of this area. Okay, so broke out of this area that is like few days ago. Okay, and then currently we are in this area. So what we'll be looking at right now, let me bring my trend line for a possible move to the upside. For the long run, I'm looking for this to break above this. Let me go to the daily time frame and see. Okay, so there was a great rejection around this area, around $23. See that massive wick here. So we had a rejection around this area here. We have a rejection around this area. So just ignore this trend line on the 4 hours time frame. So for a possible breakout, what you'll be looking at is anything above this zone here. Okay, anything above this zone, anything above 23, anything from $23 and above, you should be looking to target higher prices. Okay, higher targets will be, let's say you look at $26, look at 28, 29, up to $30. Okay, that is on the long run. But right now that the coin is on our gainers list, we are looking at it coming back to this zone. Okay, coming back to this area of $21. Right now we're at $19. So we can be looking for a scalping opportunity on the 5 minutes time frame. Scalping opportunity on the 5 minutes time frame. So what's possible? Let's look at that zone. Okay, the zone is still far away from where the price is currently is right now, the 5 minutes time frame. So that area of interest is far away. But right here, we can equally get a rejection around this area on the 5 minutes time frame. Look at this area. Okay, look at this area. Yes, that is exactly where the price is currently playing at right now on the 5 minutes time frame. So be looking for a rejection to the downside from here. But anything above this, we'll look for a long opportunity. Okay, anything above this, we're going to long. And then if we long, we should be targeting this area here, 19.8 to around $20. 19.8 to around $20. Okay, that is for ETC. That is for ETC right now. That is just for a short, intraday trading. If you want to, you can look at that. I'll go ahead and refresh this page again as it's opened. Okay, the announcement page has refused to open. Maybe, I don't know. I think when I checked this morning, in 5 hours, all right, maybe in the next 2 hours from now, you should be able to commit some of your money, your 100 USDT, and get the airdrop for the BIT token. But I'm not going to trade BIT token actually. I don't know what it's doing. I'm not going to trade it. I'm not going to trade that actually. So for Ethereum, okay, let's look at BNB. Let's look at BNB. Let me even look at a wider picture to see what we can learn right now. Go back to the overview. Let's look at something better. Sorry, you're not late. Okay. Prince Vincent, you're not late. Multimedia, you're welcome. You're not late yet. Okay. We are still looking for opportunity to scalp the market. Okay. We have not seen any trade yet. We're just looking at possible, areas of longing or shorting the market. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We have not seen anyone yet. So yeah. So let me look for a trade that we're going to short. There was a token I was looking at actually. AG. Let me go to perpetual and then go to 24 hours. The token is no longer okay. It has started dropping. It has dropped, okay, for the past 24 hours. This token was doing well yesterday. Yeah, actually focused on this. I was short at, I think it was at, it will go to 71 cent. It got to 72 cent. Okay, I was short at around that area. It comes back to 70 cent or maybe around 69 cent. I will long again. So yeah, AGLD USDT was a nice token yesterday. There was a lot of move yesterday. Let me show you currently where the situation is right now. AGLD USDT. Yeah, so on the 5 minutes time frame, that token was doing well last Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, look at this. Look at this move. This was what I was taking advantage of yesterday. So this is on the 4 hours time frame. Let's look at the 4 hours time frame and see what's possible. Okay. So we had, this zone I drew here. Okay, I've been looking at this token for a while now. So you see that in all of these, lines I drew here, the token actually bounced from this level. Okay, you had this rejection here, right? One here, then it came back again, and then it started going to the upside. So yes, I was looking at this overall trend to the downside, and it broke that trend. There was a retest here, and ever since then it has been bouncing. So as it is right now, just for a longer term trade, okay, there will be a pullback from here. Okay, there will be a pullback this way, either to somewhere around here. Okay, let's look at the Fibonacci retracement tool and see possible areas where this coin can actually pull back to. Okay, so this is our high here. 618 level is a good area. That is, if this token actually pull back to this area, okay, because we've broken this trend line and then we are going back to this trend line. So what I'm looking at right now is that this token can actually come back to this trend line here, okay. So you could see something like this moving down to the trend line, okay, which would be around this 618 level, okay, and then bounce back up again to the upside. All right, it's possible. You can see this play out on this particular token. Okay, it's very possible that there will be some move like that. Okay, there will be a little bit of retracement and all of that, but currently, as at, for a few days now, this token has been doing very well. So wait for that pullback. There will be a pullback. Now, possible pullback areas you should be looking at is we need to look at the fib retracement tool. Let's look at the different levels. Okay, so your first level, the first level of pullback you should be looking at is this area here. If you are going to short this token, make sure that you are using a very low leverage, okay, and then you are using why I should be shorting this token is because of this area. Okay, we have a resistance there, so I'm believing that this token will pull back from here. All right, so make sure you have a lot of capital to actually keep you in the market for long. All right, don't go and do something that when this token just create a wick to the upside, either you are getting liquidated or you're out of the market. Okay, I'm looking at this token. Definitely, I'm looking for a pullback to all of these different Fibonacci retracement tool levels. Okay, so the first level I'll be looking for my first take profit will be, okay, if I short this token anything from here down, all right, will be at this level here, which is the 236 level. Okay, another level will be the 382 level, and then we'll have the 50% level before the 618 level. All right, so yes, I want it to play out back to this trend line. Okay, this is for swing traders. Okay, so if you're a swing trader, look for an opportunity to short this token right here. But if you want to scalp, why not go back to the 5 minutes time frame? And this is what I was taking advantage of as at yesterday. Okay, so it will pull to this area and then it rejects. Okay, it pulls to this area, it rejects, it pulls to this area, it rejects. I think I got about three trades out of this yesterday. Okay, so these rejections at this area is what I'm looking for. So this consolidation here will happen for a while. Okay, it will happen for a while and then either break to the upside to continue the upward movement, or we have a major pullback to our trend line, which I just showed you on the daily time frame, and then continue to the upside. So if that pullback on the daily time frame actually happens on the higher time frame, if a pullback happens back to the trend line, okay, let me show you that. If a pullback happens back to this trend line here, please look for a longer trade, okay? If this pullback happens, all right, back to this trend line, if we get a retest on this trend line to move to the upside, just wait for a rejection, confirmations, and all of that, and take this trade to the upside. But for now, we'll look for scalping opportunity, all right, on the 5 minutes time frame, okay? So I will look at entering a short if this actually pulls, okay? It will get a move to around 71 cents, okay? Anything between 71 to 72 cents. I'm going to short this particular trade. Okay, the token I'm talking about is the AGLDUSDT. That is what we are looking at. All right, guys. So yes, so look at those possible areas and see how you can take advantage of that. Okay. Yeah, nobody wants to join me live. Nobody wants to join me live. Why is this stuff not loading actually? Okay, let me check that on my phone and show you what is currently ongoing. Okay, back to our gainers list. Let's look at token Bitcoin Cash. Yes, Bitcoin Cash actually. Look at this pump. Look at this pump. Look at Bitcoin Cash. Look at Bitcoin Cash. Okay, we have new coins on the gainers list. Let's refresh that. We have new tokens on the gainers list. Let's see what we can look at right now. So let's see what is on my phone. Perpetua, yes, we have this 1000 Z coming back to the gainers list. Now it's stopping. So let's look at that token again. 1000. Okay. USDT, right? 1000 Z. We open for Bybit exchange. Yep. Intentional. I'm so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. I don't know if I'm back. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. It's not my fault. It's network. Okay. The stuff just went off. Oh. My device you know, just started doing its own village thing. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry. I don't know if they can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Can anyone hear me? Yeah, everything got disconnected. Everything got disconnected. I don't know why. Network was just, so funny. My internet got disconnected. Yes, that's the reason for that. I had to switch. I had to switch. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Can you guys hear me? Can anyone hear me? All right. Thank you for confirming that. Thank you, guys. So I had to switch the network. Okay, sorry about that. It's one of the things we face here. All right, we don't have stable internet connection. It can never happen. Okay, guys. So we are back. All right. So the next coin we're looking at is the Z token. I already had a setup on this. I think we did this. When was that? Few days ago on the live show here, we actually talked about this token, and you see what is happening here. Okay, you can see that after this, rejection here, this is actually bouncing back from this 618 level. You see why this is, called the golden level. This is the golden zone. The 618 level, the 786 level, these are the golden zones level. All right. So you see that this actually bounced from, the trade setup we have here actually played out. All right. So if you look at this right now, okay, if you look at this right now, this is let's look at this move. Okay. Yeah, 15%. 15%. If you are using a 10x leverage on this, that is about 150%, right? You are using a 10x leverage on this. So you see this amazing move to the upside. All right. Yeah. So that is for ZEC USDT for you. So we go to the 5 minutes time frame. We're looking for scalping opportunity. So this trade is actually playing out. This trade is playing out. But let's look at possible areas of rejection. If I go back to that 4 hours time frame again. So if you do have this trade running already, make sure that you manage your risk. You can actually move your stop loss from this level back to the entry level. Okay, move your stop loss to the entry. Okay, move your stop loss to the entry. But right here, we may have a little pullback. Okay, at this area. So this is our area of this is going to be our area of scalping. So we may have pullbacks from this area. Okay, we may have pullbacks from this area around 0.035, pullbacks from this area. So what you want to do now is, let me shift this out of the way so that I'll be able to see clearly on the 5 minutes time frame. So we'll bring that back. If I go back to the 5 minutes here, yes. So we're waiting for rejection at this area. Okay, we're waiting for rejection. Pullbacks from this area is what you are going to, start looking at, shorting. Okay, short to the for a quick profit. Okay, I'm going to just, enter with market order on this particular token. I'll enter with market order and then gradually do what? Add margin to my account. So the way that works is, if I'm to enter this trade with $100 right now, what I'm going to do is to enter with, let's say, $30 out of that, and then the remaining $70 will be used to add margin. That is if the pump continues. Okay, if the pump continues, I'm going to use that to add margin until I get a balance in the market to make some profit. All right, so right now for ZEC, I'm entering with market order. Yep, entering with market order, and then wait for the pullback. If the pullback happens, fine, but if not, so go ahead and let me do, first trade will be, this will cost me around $46, yes. So enter with $46 and then split the remaining across. Okay, so enter with market order, go for a short. Don't know why this app keep giving me one. Go for a short, confirm that, yes. So we are in the trade already. As it continues to pump, we continue to add margin to our trade. So I will be targeting for the take profit level, we're targeting just a 10% move to the downside. Okay, from my entering point, a 10% move to the downside would be so my entering is 35, current price is 355. So we do three, okay, 349 or thereabouts. Yeah, a 10% retracement will be just, use your Bybit, okay? Use your Bybit, you should be able to see the percentage as you are setting your stop loss. So just target, you shouldn't target less anything more than $10, okay? Except you want to start adjusting your stop losses and all of that. Once the trade start moving in your favor, you can go ahead and start adjusting your stop losses, okay? But what I'm looking at is because I didn't enter with all of my capital, as this market continues to pump, I'm going to be adding to my margin. Okay, I'm going to be adding to my margin. And then one thing that I can do here is I do have, the edge mode activated on my account. So I can go ahead and equally open a long trade at the same time. Okay. I can open a long trade at the same time. While I wait for the pullback for the short trade to make profit, the long trade can equally make profit for me to a certain level. All right. But because we are in that zone, I just drew right here, okay, at the 4 hours time frame, because we are in this zone already. So I'll just pay attention to that zone and see what happens. Okay. If we have a pullback, then I'm going to take a long trade to the upside. Okay. If we have a pullback here, then I'm going to take a long trade to the upside. All right. So what I'm basically waiting for is just a pullback down to this level. Okay. Yeah. So we are still at that area. So why the long trade now? Why I can't take another long trade is because this setup is already playing out. As you can see, the setup which I had here already is already playing out. So I'm just waiting for a little bit of pullback to make some profit. So I think it's at the point where I can add some margin right now to the existing trade. Okay, this is how I do my trading, right? It's a bit risky. If you do this, the more you keep doing this, the more you keep losing. Okay, the more you keep seeing, a very big amount of floating losses and all of that. So if you don't have the mind to do this, please don't do it. Okay, it's actually a bit risky, but the thing is, it always plays out. It always plays out. Okay, so yes, I'm going to add a margin to this trade. Let's see if this can get to 36.3. That is 0.0363, 0.0364. So I'll set the limit to add margin to that at that area. Okay, and then that will bring my entering price closer. All right, my entering price currently is at 3.5. Okay, 3.53, right? Yeah. So if I enter another trade there, if I short again here somewhere around 3.64. Okay, let's do 3.647. It will bring my entering price from around that 3.5 closer. All right. So basically, that is what I do. That on this daily. All right. So if you have set a stop loss to close that trade around maybe 10% move in the market, you would have been losing. But this adding of margin, okay, will keep making me stay in the market and all of that. It's a bit risky because if there is a major move, now the market is actually playing out. The market is playing out. Those of you who entered later, you should be in profit right now. Okay. Those of you who entered at around that 3.6 and all of that, you should be in profit right now. But yeah, it's actually playing out. So I'm looking at if it gets to 35, okay, if it gets to 35, that should give me 10% move in the market, and I'm done with this. All right. So currently we are 3.561. So we're waiting for it to keep dropping and all of that. So that pullback is what we take advantage of. That pullback, depending on the size of the capital you have on the market on your account, okay, those little pullback, normally I do 10x leverage, okay. I've fallen in love with 10x leverage. So I'm always doing 10x leverage. Even if I have a bigger capital in my account, I do 10x leverage. Now, if you're risking $100 in this trade with a 10x leverage, 10% move is $10 for you. 5% move is $5 for you. Okay, and then we do this again and again and again. All right, you can do this 2 times a day, 3 times a day. Let's say you keep making $10 per each pullback or each trade. You take the pullback, okay, you take the continuation of the trend, and then you keep making $10 per each trade. And at the end of the day, you take 3 trades a day, or you take 2 trades a day. That is $20 every day. Okay, even if it is only one trade you take a day, that is $10 every day, depending on your risk tolerance. Okay, depending on your mine is already in profit. Mine is already in profit. So those of you entered later should be in massive profit right now. If it does not hit your 10% already. Okay. Yeah, we're still playing around that area. It comes back, okay, a bit, and then it goes back a bit and all of that. But that is it. Okay. I have that trade running already. So if you want to do that, wait for it to get to pull back up again to this previous high here. Wait for it to pull back up again to around 36. If you enter at 36, you're already in profit. If you want to close the trade, fine. But wait for it to pull back to that area of 36. Anything between 36, 37 or thereabout, go ahead and short the trade and you are good to go. Go ahead and short the trade and you are good to go. Okay, that is for ZEC. So we'll go back to the market again and see. Let's refresh this page and see which of the token will give us another trade right now. Okay, my pending trade is still there. It has not triggered, so I can still enter another trade. Normally, what I do, I take one trade at a time. Okay, going with all my capital if possible, or just leave a certain percentage of that capital outside. Okay, because what is happening here is that we are trading against the trend, so the market will continue to pump. Now, the more it continues to pump, there will always be those pullbacks. Those pullbacks are what we're targeting to make some profit. Okay. But when you want to see a trade like this, now another thing you can do on this trade is that when it pulls back, just like we had this pullback here, and then we had the continuation of the trend. When it pulls back to a certain level around, maybe 3, 4, 5 or there about 3, 4, 9, 3, 4, 5. If it pulls back to this area of 3, 4, 3, 3, look for a long trade to the upside. Okay, if it pulls back to this area of 3, 4, 3, 3, look for a long trade to the upside. Okay, look for a long trade to the upside. But looking for a long trade to the upside, just have it in mind that we are at this level. All right, you see why we are the shorting is because we are at this level. Now, at this level, it doesn't mean that the price will not break above this level. This is on the 4 hours time frame. This is our area of interest. This area of interest means that price will be playing around this area before it continues that upward movement. Okay, price will play around this area. It will not just pull through this area, just like you have this, a massive move here. It won't just pull through this area and start going to the upside. It will play around this area before it continues the upward movement. That is exactly why we look at those, pullbacks and take advantage of them. Guys, I hope you are understanding what I'm explaining so that if you have to do this after the live stream, you get, a better understanding of how all of this works. Okay, why we look for those short scalping opportunities in the market. Okay. All right. So before we look for another short opportunity in the market, any questions so far? Do you have questions? If you still have the link, all right, let me post that link again. I need somebody to join me live. I need somebody to join me live who's ready to join live. Okay, you can join live with the link I just posted on the comment section. So use that link. You can use any of your device to join actually, in as much as you can enable your camera and you are not in a noisy place. Yes. Okay, so it has pulled back up there again to around 36. Guys, you can go ahead and take another shot if you want. Go ahead and take another shot, guys. Go ahead and take another shot, guys. Okay, so this is only for those who have the mind, because some of you are very fearful. You don't want to see, once you enter a trade, you don't want to see any, minuses on your trade. So this is not for you. If you're that kind of person, this is not for you, because you will definitely be seeing those, right? If you don't want to see those, I'm sorry, this isn't for you. Yep. So yeah, look for those areas and short, okay, if you want. Look for those areas and short. So Sorry, I'm doing some amendments to my trade. I'm setting some limit orders, okay? Yes, I'm setting some limit orders to make sure that I am profitable in this trade. So if the initial move is supposed to give me around $10, the more I add to the margin, okay, the more profit I start to make and all of that. I hope you are getting the gist. Okay, but it's a bit risky, oh, don't do it until you get used to it, okay? Until you get used to it. Make sure you understand what I'm saying here before you start, dabbling into this kind of trading strategy. If not, you get kicked out of the market. You can lose the whole of your account in one trade. If you do that, don't come and say it was me that taught you how to do that. No, it wasn't me. Oh, I was not there. I was not there. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Okay, why that is playing out. Let's do. Okay, wait for it again to pull back to that 36, 37 level, and then you short. 36, 37 level. Go ahead and short. Okay, short with. I'm giving you a guarantee. Short with, you know, with confidence. It will give you some profit. Now, the only confidence you have here is that you're only targeting 5 to 10% move. That is if you're using a 10x leverage. 10x leverage. Okay, 10x leverage will give you around 5 to 10% move and all of that. So if you are using a higher leverage, okay, where you will get your 5% or where you get your 10% or thereabout will be closer than where I will get my own, 10 to 5% if you are using a 10x leverage and all of that. Okay, so that is it, guys. That is it, guys. The coin is no longer, the market is no longer opening. Are we still connected? This one network has started again. I don't know what's wrong today. Are we still connected? All right, Prince Vincent, thank you so much. In fact, I'm going to reward you at the end of this. Thank you for, getting used to the strategy. And you have made $10. That is good. Okay. If you look at another strat, if you look at the market again, look at another token and then implement the same strategy. Okay. Don't be greedy. Let's start by making small. Maybe when we have $10,000 in our account, okay, 100,000 in our account, we can start looking at making $1,000 per trade. But for now, even if it is $1,000 you have in your account, okay, just stick to it. $10, $20, $40 is okay. $10, $20, $40 is okay. All right. If you are in this part of the world, oh, he even traded Wave USDT. Yeah, Wave USDT. I told us I don't know where the progress of Wave USDT is currently at. My trade is already running in profit. Let's see if that can actually close for me. Why that we look for that? Let me open Wave and see how Wave play that. Okay, Vincent use Wave. So and made $10. So let's do Wave and see how that will play out. Okay. Yeah, look at that rejection, guys. Look at that rejection. Look at this massive rejection from this area, from this particular zone we drew here. All right. And that has made him some profit. Okay. So wait for it again. Just hold on. Okay. The market will definitely come back. Okay. Okay. Look at the area we're looking at, right? He just created this, on the 5 minute, this head and shoulder pattern here. Okay. Head and shoulder pattern is a reversal, pattern in the market. A chart, a reversal chart pattern, okay, in the market. So you just see this head and shoulder just, play that here. All right. Right now we're having rejection at this area. This is on the 5 minutes time frame, guys. Okay. So we are currently rejecting this area. So if it breaks this area and goes on, okay, then look at the possible and next area you should be looking at as a target for profit will be down here. Okay. So if we break this area and continue to the downside, next level you should be looking at, take profit down here. But if it comes back up again, remember this is our area of interest. If it comes back up again, you can short once it's at this zone here. Okay, you can short once it's at this zone. That is for Wave. Once is at that zone, short and make some profit for yourself. Okay, but eyes on the ZEG because I have ZEG running. Let's do ZEG and see how that works. Okay, when this thing finally opens, we go ahead and look for another token. Yes, it has opened. Where are we? Go and do market overview is what we're looking for, guys. Market overview. Okay, so ZEC rejected to almost. I'm looking at 35. That is 0.0350. That is what I'm looking at. But it came down to 0.0517. Okay, which was a bit in profit. 0.0517 would have given us, let's see, how much would that have been? With my current position, 0.0517 would have given us around, 6%. 6% would have given us around, around $6, $3 or so. Yeah. So let's just wait for 50. Okay. Our target is 50. Let's not panic and close anything here because before we go and lose. Let's not panic and close anything here. This will play out. It's actually playing out. If you enter at 36 cents, okay, if you enter at 36 cents, you should be in profit already. If you did enter at 36 cents, you should be in profit already. Okay, that will play out by itself. Let's just let go. And I don't know why the data here is no longer loading on the Bybit exchange. Okay, the stuff is no longer loading. Comes up and goes off. Okay, are they doing any maintenance or stuff? All right, so if it goes up, we add to the position. If it comes down, we make profit. Simple. Goes up, add to the position, comes down, make profit. If you are not in the trade already, wait for it to get to 36 or look for 3633, 3633 or 3640. Go ahead and short at that area and make some profit for yourself. All right, guys. So I don't know. This stuff is no longer opening. Why? Okay, so market cap. This is not what we're looking for. Bybit, what's going on, guys? Okay, so that is no longer working. Let's see if I can see what is happening on my phone. Top gainers list on the phone here will be okay. We still have ZEG on the top gainers list. Topping. Okay, ZEG is still topping the top gainers list. Then we have the GFT. Okay, GFT token is currently coming up. Bitcoin Cash is there. For Bitcoin Cash, I'm not going to long because it's already at 293. I'm not going to long, but I'll look for short opportunity around $300 plus longer term. Okay, yeah, Wave is currently there. We have a lot of tokens out there. In case this doesn't open up, guys, look for tokens to do, and then pay attention to AGLD. Okay, pay attention to AGLD for a longer term move in the market. Pay attention to AGLD. That setup again. Let me give you that setup. For a longer term, okay. Aside scalping the market, when you see opportunities like this can give you trades. It can be in spot, all right? You can do this in the spot market and all of that. You can do this in the spot market. You see that rejection again from that 70 cent or thereabout. We are getting that rejection again. This is on the 5 minutes time frame. So if we reject it again and get back to this level, and then you see an opportunity of the, a rejection from this area to the upside, go ahead and long. But on a longer term, okay, on a longer run, this is what you want to be looking at, okay? So we'll wait for this market to reject back to this our trend line, right? So anything around 50, 58 cent, 50 cent or thereabout, once it touches this trend line to the upside, you can buy this on the spot market. If you don't want to trade with leverage and start having a very fast heartbeat that will be pumping your blood anyhow, be giving you high blood pressure, don't go with leverage. Buy this on the spot market. Okay, buying this on the spot market will be, if this move, okay, let's say we retrace back to this trend line and then we'll move to the upside. Okay, from the trend line down to this level here, will give you around 30% move in the market. 30%, if you're putting $100 there, that is $30, depending on how long that takes actually. That's one thing with spot trading, okay? It can take very long. It takes longer than just seeing fast result as features, okay? Then if it is $1,000, that is you're making $300 with that 30% move and all of that. Then if you want to take leverage, you know what it is, okay? 30% will give around 300%. Okay. So yes, guys, that is all I have for you today. If you have questions, go ahead and ask your questions, and you know, um, anything at all, go ahead and ask those questions. Let's see what is going on. Okay. Yeah, ask your questions, and before we call it a day, Ask your questions before we call it a day. Ask your questions before we call it a day. So the conversation, okay, continues on the Telegram group. It continues there, and all of that. And for all of you who are trading with Bybit already, if you signed up with my link, okay, reach out to me. Longer setup that I do send on the WhatsApp group is majorly for spot traders. Okay, I don't want people to start risking too much. Our scalping strategies is just for futures, but if you're looking at making a longer term goal, now one thing I need to let you guys know is that the way I trade my business, this trading business, okay, my longer term trade or my short term trade or my short term plans are with futures. Okay, as the proceed comes from futures, I have a longer term trade. Those of you who want to, some of you come into this space, you are comfortable to buy and hold. Buying and holding will not make you rich, guys. Okay, except you come into the space maybe with $100,000 and then you put in $100,000 or $1,000,000 and you're buying some of this token. That is when you can hold the token for like the next 2-3 months and you're making bigger money. Okay, but you can't come into this space even with $10,000. Buying and holding is not the best strategy for you for a start. Okay, for a start, buying and holding is not the best strategy for you. So look for those opportunities to long the market, okay, to buy and then take profit at a certain level. Because what happened is if we go to this market and look at this, I think this trade is already in profit. Mine has already closed. I guess so. The Z trade, has it closed? Let me check. Yeah, it has closed in profit and I made some profit out of that. Okay, Z has closed in profit. So you see, within how many minutes of giving this signal, okay, within how many minutes, okay, see this actually played out comfortably well. All right, it played out comfortably well. So there's no stress here. You don't need to stress yourself. The only problem you have is when you are too greedy. Okay, when you are too greedy, you don't want to make this $10, $5 per trade. If you don't want to make $10, $5 per trade, always looking for. You see this trade that already went in profit. Before you know it, now it will shoot up again. And then instead of giving you plus $10, it will now be giving you minus $30. And that is when you'll be having a very fast heartbeat. Okay, you'll be so sad that you cannot even eat. Somebody, maybe if you're the married a person in the house and then your wife is there with you, she will be wondering what happened. If your girlfriend has disappointed you somewhere and all of that. Okay, don't take those kind of trades that will be giving you that kind of, if you're like me, when I lose major money in a trade, in fact, it will just spoil the whole day for me. All right. I won't be able to eat. I'm not even happy with myself. It has happened to me a lot of time. And this happens most especially when I get liquidated in the market. Okay. When I get liquidated in the market. So that's how I've resorted to just be doing, bit by bit. I'm not looking to make 100% in a trade. Gradually we'll get there. My longer term trade can actually make that, but not on the scalping, scalping in the market. And why I have to scalp the market, I want to see the result immediately. All right. So longer term trade can run for a while, just like you see that AGLD US, not AGLD, which of the token, this particular one we are looking at, okay. As you can see, Z playing out here. Okay. As you can see, Z playing out. This is a long-term trade. Okay. Our entry was somewhere around there, around that 618 level, and this is playing out. Okay. This is already playing out. So you'll be seeing this will be going in profit, it will be coming down, it will be increasing, it will be coming down, and all of that. But if it gets to this level, okay, above this level here, if we don't have a major rejection here, let's look at the 4 hours time frame. So if we don't have a major rejection at the current area here, this area, this particular area, if you don't have a major rejection here, then I'm hoping that this will come back to this level of 0.042 to around 0.044. All right. But if not, if you are not comfortable with this, go ahead and close this trade because this is already how many percent move already? Okay, from the 618 level to where it is currently trading, and that is 15% move in the market. That is a lot of profit for you. Okay, depending on how much you put there. If it is $100, you have made $15 already. So, yeah, that is it, guys. Can we enter the Z again? Yes, enter again when it gets back to that zone. Okay, enter again when it gets back to that zone. It's part of one of the token I'm going to scalp a lot today, depending on the move in the market. Don't enter at the current price, so please don't enter at the current price at this 3540. Don't enter at the current price. Wait for it to pull back up again. Okay. Wait for it to pull back up again. Yes, just wait for this to pull back up again before you enter. This could continue to the downside. I'm not sure yet. Okay. You see this massive candle here. This may continue down either to the middle of this candle or even down here. I'm not sure. But if it pulls back up again at 36, go ahead and short. Okay. If it pulls back up again at 30, I see this candle still coming down. If you are still in that trade, all you just need to do is to adjust the stop loss. But if it pulls back up again to 0.036, go ahead and take the trade again. Okay, go ahead and take the trade again. But right now we need to wait for this pullback to exhaust its trend. Okay, continue to the upside and then pull back up down again. So that's what we're looking at. So make sure you get those confirmations before you enter the trade again. Okay, all right. So guys, thank you for being here with me. Sorry that the network has to, at a point cut us out. But the most important thing is that at least we achieved something today. All right, we achieved something today. So I've given you a long-term trade, just like Zach played that. Okay, look at that AGLD token. Look at that AGLD token. You don't necessarily need to trade that with leverage. Okay, you can do on spot trading. So when you make profit, spot trading should be your long-term, goal. You should be your long-term goal. Don't be buying token and be holding. Okay, I wanted to show you something. Why you will be having regrets? Okay. Yes, you can trade with $10. Okay, you can trade with $10, even $5. You can trade with $5. All right. Once it is leverage trading, you can trade with $10, you can trade with $5, you can trade, yeah, $5 is the minimum you can actually trade with in the market. Okay. Once it's leverage, actually, even with $1, you can trade the market. Even with $1, you can trade the market. But why I'm not necessarily advising that if you can make up your account to $100, please do. It is your money. Nobody's taking it away from you. Now, why I will not advise you do the $5, $1 thing of it is, some of you come into trading, you have heard that don't raise more than 1% of your account. Don't raise more than 1% of your account. And then you are coming in with $10 and you want to risk 1% of $10. Please, somebody should give me the calculation. What is 1% of $10? You want to go to the market with 1% of $10 and you are expecting to make $10 or $100 out of that trade. How possible is that? Is it magic? Somebody sent me a screenshot and I was very angry with myself. How can you enter a trade? You have $10 in your account, okay? And then he entered a trade with 20x leverage. 20x leverage. To tell you how funny some of us can be. $10 with a 20x leverage. And then he uses, I think it was around 36, is it 36 cents or 38 cents? That was what the margin, okay? That was his margin size, 36 cents out of that $10. And he's entering with isolated mode, not even cross mode, that I was okay. You are risking the whole of your account. And believe me, that trade was already 70% plus. 70% plus, and that 70% plus was on a 36 cent. 36 cent. 70% plus would have been on that your 100, on that your, what's it called, the $10. So at times you get this kind of good trade and you're not making any profit out of it. It doesn't make any sense. That is why I say if you are going to be trading, okay, whether you're trading with cross or isolated mode and you have $10, look at good opportunity and enter with the whole of your capital. It means that if you make 5%, you're making 5% of that $10. If you make 10%, you're making 10% of that $10. Now, what you now need to be doing is, if you want to risk 1% out of that trade, your stop loss will now determine what you do. If the market goes against you by 1% already, you close the trade and wait for another opportunity. It's as simple as that. Don't go and enter a trade with 1% of your capital, of your $10, and then already the trade is going 100%, and you're expecting that, oh, this would have been 100% of the $10, whereas it is 100% of what? Of the number of cents you have entered that trade with. So it doesn't make sense. It's not making you a good trader. Okay. So yes, you can start with $10. Okay. But when you start with $10, don't use very high leverage. Follow us on the live trading every day. Okay. $10 can be giving you around $1.50. Okay. Can give you $2 in most cases if you see a good opportunity. Just be making it like that. Okay. It means that after that trade, you have had like $11. Next time, go in again with all of your $11. After that, you might have made $2 plus. You now have $13. Next time, go again with that $13. You make another $2. You now have $15. So gradually, you continue to grow that $10. Don't let greed take the better part of you. You will see a trade in profit and you will say, no, it will continue to go. It will not continue to go because you are not the only person in the market. All right? It will not continue to go. So don't be stingy, don't be greedy with the kind of expectations you have. If you do that, guys, you'll be taken out of the market very fast. And one thing is that people get, some people who come into this space because they want to make money, they come with that excitement. I want to make money. Maybe when the first trade happens, to be a take profit trade for them, they are very excited. Next time they are entering the trade carelessly and all of that. Before you know, if they lose maybe 20, 30% of their account size, they are out. Crypto is a scam. It is not for them, they are out. Well, if you are like that, I can understand because I was in that position before. But I decided to learn. Okay, I decided to look at things that work. I decided to understand how the market moves, and then I decided to create my own strategy, which is what I share with you guys. That will be working for me. I prefer to scalp and make $10 per trade, and make this like 2, 3 times a day. Than to wait for one good trade that will give me 1,000%. You can get those kind of trade, but it doesn't come very often. Okay, you can get those kind of trade, but it doesn't come very often. Now, one thing I want to show you last before we call it a day, if I go to BTC, BTC currently at 37 is doing very well, going back to 31K. Yeah, this is the level where I'll go ahead and short BTC at this 37 actually. I'll short at 37, 38, I'll short. I'll scalp, not short, not shorting as in short to hold long term. I'll scalp the market around there just for a retracement, okay? And then continue the uptrend. All right, so if I go to the weekly time frame on BTC, let me show you what is possible. Okay, let me show you what is possible. This is weekly time frame. Okay, let's say let's even do the daily time frame. Let me explain this, why buying and holding will not work, will not be the best idea for you right now. Okay, let's say you want to buy and hold in the market. Let me use the current price situation right now. And then you buy BTC at around $20, $20,000, right? Around this area should be around $20,000. So, and then BTC did what? You were lucky. Okay, let me just say it is luck for you. You bought BTC around there, and then all of a sudden, boom, BTC moves up by 39%. So if you have put $1,000 into this market, what happened? You would have been 39% in profit already. Okay, and then BTC continued to move. All right, it continued that movement from this level where you bought. Okay, and then it continues to this level. What happened? You would have been in 54%, all right, in profit. Okay, you would have been in 54% in profit. But the thing now is that when this happens, okay, will you be okay with it? Will you be very comfortable with it? From that 54%, the market dropped by 18%. Okay, it dropped by 18%. There are more cases where you see it will drop back to that level where you bought it, or even drop lower than that level where you bought it. Okay, but the thing now is that will you be comfortable holding that, holding up, holding on to the market when it drops below what you bought? All right, you'll be having high blood pressure, and at the end of the day, out of frustration, you want to sell. At least at all nine bad pass, no be so. So you want to sell and hold that. If that happens, you're not treating this as a business. So what you would do is that you would have made 54% here, okay? Sold around this area. You would have made 54% there, sold around this area. You now have, for instance, if you have $1,000, you now have $1,500 plus, right? You wait again. When it drops to this level, which is why you need to understand how to use tools like Fibonacci retracement tool, how to use tools like trend line, okay? If, for instance, I was following this trend when I bought, okay, I'm waiting for a break of that trend. This break here would have asked me, it's right time you sell. All right, you sell and wait for it again to come back to this level. What happened? Another thing you would do is to follow this trend again and wait for the break of that trend again. So maybe you would have waited for this market to come down to this level. And while it's going up to the trend line or thereabout, you would have bought around here, okay, above the trend line. So this time around, instead of entering with $1,000, you now enter with $1,500. From here to this level, okay, sorry, let me take that very well. From this level, I guess, yes, to this level, you have additional 17% move in the market. Okay, and then you wait again. So you draw another trend line and wait for the break of that trend. Okay, so you follow this trend again to the upside, wait for the break of that trend and wait for it again to drop, because this market will always be going up, coming down, going up, coming down. Okay, so don't just buy and hold. It means that instead of you holding here and then the market dropping and you're seeing the profit you made already dropping, you would have bought here again and then increase your. So if your expectation or your projection is to hold Bitcoin for the next 10 years, just be doing this buying and selling. Okay. If, for instance, if I go to the weekly time frame here, let me show you a clearer picture here. Okay. Now, if you have bought Bitcoin around this area, if you have bought Bitcoin around this area of $10,000 or thereabout, and maybe Bitcoin gets up to $60,000 or thereabout, okay, it gets up to 60,000, that is 400% move in the market. Okay, you would have made 400% move, but how long did it take you to make that 400% move? That is over 273 days. Okay, it took you over 273 days to make, that is sometime in 2021, to make that 400% move. But using that strategy of buying, okay, most especially, the thing that will make you understand this better is using the RSI, all right, to complement it to as part of the confirmation. When the market is at that overbought level, you sell, you wait for it again to retrace back, you buy, all right. If you do that, if I open up this chart on the daily time frame now and calculate that for you, okay, that particular zone that we just map out now, you will see that you would have made more than 1,000% just buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. So you see why just buying and holding for a longer term is not a good thing. All right. So yeah, I teach all of this in the course, which you guys are not ready to buy. You guys are not ready to buy that course. I keep updating those courses and all of that. So, guys, that is all I have for you. Thank you for being here. We spent more than 1 hour already. We meet again tomorrow. Okay, we'll meet again tomorrow. GFT USDT, check it, boss. Okay, let me check that briefly before we call it a day. Before we call it a day. GFT USDT. Where is it going to? Has it pumped? Let me check my phone. GFT USDT. Yeah. Open the chart for Bybit. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know what is GFT USDT. What is the coin about? Let's see. What's the GFT stuff? GFT token. Is it AI related project? Is it anything related to Web3? GIFTO. What is the use case around it? Okay. I will look at this coin because the area where it is right now is an area of interest. Let's see whether if you put $100 here, if it will give you some money in the future. Look at this on a daily time frame. Look at this. This has been dropping since February of this year. It has been dumping and dumping, and all of a sudden it's waking up here. So what is the coin about? I will look at it. I'll look at it and see if it is something that I can put money into, even if it is $50, and see whether it will, on the long run, if it will give us some profit. Okay, GFT. Yeah, we are looking at this area, this particular zone. That is the zone that is respecting here. Yeah, right now I would have shorted with the wick up here. Okay, I would have shorted with the wick somewhere around here. But right now, just keep watching it, okay? Keep watching. If I go to the 5 minutes time frame, yes. Please, I don't know if you've entered the trade already, okay? If you entered the trade already, you see that on the 5 minutes time frame, we're having like this double top stuff here. Okay, we're having this double top. It means that the market is actually respecting this level around here, okay? The market is respecting this level around here. So watch, just anything at this zone, just make sure you keep shorting and then targeting like 5 to 10% move in the market, okay? Targeting like 5 to 10% move in the market and all of that. And please, in order to stay longer in the market, okay, to achieve your goals, most especially with the guy that want to start with $10, don't use very high leverage. With your $10, start with 5x leverage, okay? Use 5x leverage for scalping, it will work, all right? Use 5x leverage, at least it will keep you a bit longer in the market and make you some profit in the market. Okay, so join us live every day. Let's see what we can achieve and how we can actually turn your $10 to $20, from 20 to 50, from 50 to 100. Then from 100, you can now start your journey to $1,000 and all of that. Is it possible? Yes, it is. But can you do it? I don't know about that. Okay, because you are the ones to manage your emotions, actually. Thank you, everyone. Do have a profitable week ahead. Okay, have a profitable week ahead. And I'll see you guys tomorrow again. All right. Tomorrow will be another day to make some profit. So look at these strategies that I've shared with you. Look at the market every day. Even after now, look at the market and see what you can actually make out of the market. All right. Bye bye, everyone. Now, if you are joining us, okay. All right. Prince Vincent, I am actually happy that you keep, following this. You're a guru, okay? Very soon you'll be the one actually handling this show, teaching other people how to make this money. Okay, very soon you'll be the one teaching other people how to make this money in this market. All right. So do well. When you are convenient, I don't know where you're joining us from, where you are joining from. Okay, if it is convenient for you, if you are looking at this as a full-time stuff for yourself, if you have a laptop, one of these days you'll be joining as a host or a co-host. Okay, and be sharing the strategies. Okay, remember when you learn this thing, you equally add up your own and know what you're doing. I don't know how long you've been trading. One of these days, you join as a co-host and share your experiences with us. Okay, and one thing I'm equally looking at doing is okay, you're joining from Malaysia, you're welcome. One thing I equally want to be looking at is bringing people who are, great guys in this industry. There are people who are doing, trading already. I will be bringing them. Okay, it's not easy bringing them on the show, but very soon I'll be bringing them on the show. They'll be sharing their strategies with you. Okay, how they are looking at the market and all of that. So you learn from them and then, do plus or minus and add that to your strategy and, do something profitable. It is not that difficult to make money trading this market. Okay, it is not that difficult trading, making money in this market. So thank you guys. Do have a wonderful and a profitable day ahead. I'll see you guys tomorrow by 7. So what you can do for me is to smash that like button because I want to be getting more people joining the live stream. Okay, want to see how we can help as many persons as possible. All right, and if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you be the first to be notified each time videos like this are published. Do have a wonderful day ahead, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.